everybody, this is Sherry, and I have been inspired by Muriel, who is Miss Cooper Scoop here on YouTube, and I'll put a link in the description below to her channel. She's been making some real pretty tags, and I believe she's making them to give as gifts. And I thought that was such a neat idea for somebody who has, not necessarily to put on every package, but if you have some really special packages that you really want to only make, to make the outside look as great as what you put on the inside, because you put so much thought and energy and love into what you chose. And so I decided that I would try to do that as well. Now I have them right now in these little plastic bags. I got these ones. They're 4 by 6 inches. It's called Celebrated is the brand, and I got them at Michael's. And these ones I got in the Wilton section because they're actually food safe. I made sure I checked that. I don't know where it says it now. There was another piece on here. But they are food safe, so if you want to put candies and stuff in it. And I thought I would use them for different things, so I wanted to make sure that they were. Now, all of these came on came either with my subscription, or only this one was from a cartridge that I have, and that's this one here. Let me zoom you in a little more. Try not to hit the camera. And that's this one here, and it was from the Love You a Latte cartridge from Cricut. And I cut it out, and then I added some 110-pound cardstock on the back and added a to and from. And I made it so they're nice and heavy. And then for this center section, what I did was I measured the distance and cut a strip that length, and then I ran it through my crimper and then just trimmed off the edges, because it actually didn't have one on the image, and I wanted to put one on it. And then cut out some holly berries and leaves, and there's my first one. I haven't put the holes in them yet, but I'm sure I'll probably put it like right there in the center on this one. And I've got some gold and silver ribbons, which is what I intend to do. Now this one I thought was really neat, but my daughter said it was really creepy. You zoom you out a little bit. There you can always count on them to be honest and tell you the truth. And he's just a little Santa, and it's supposed to look like a silhouette, I'm guessing. And they did it, and their sample was a red and then almost like a pinkish red underneath, but I went with a white. And I'll put his little tag, or the hole for the ribbon, over here in his bag, and so he'll hang like this a little bit. But I didn't want to put it in his hat because there's not much room there, and I didn't want to put it in his hand, so I think it's going to go right there. And again, I used 110-pound cardstock and another to and from. And the to and from came from this Dynamics set that I've had forever. Let me see if I can find a name on it. Tag You're It. And it comes with a tag. And it's got all these. I love that one. Go ahead, live a little, rip it open. And all these really nice to and froms, which these ones I still have on my block, because I'm trying to decide if I want to do 4 tags or 6 for the bags. Could you guys write in the comments below and let me know what you think? If you think 4 tags is enough, or if you think I should give 6 for each little gift. So there's my Santa. And I did these ones in reds and whites. And then these ones I did in like burgundies and hunter green and creams. And this is my Recollections 110-pound cardstock. And I just put it on like it was a thin chipboard. And so it went over it twice, so it cut it really good. It cut all the way through. And I'll put the hole right up here for this one, and I'll probably do these ones this one and the next one I'm going to show you with gold ribbon, and then the other two with white ribbon. And let's see, how tall are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I tried to make them right around no taller than like 5 inches because the bags are 4 by 6. So none of these are any wider than about 3.5 inches is the max, because well, my stocking, if you put it in the way it was, the next one, which I'll show you. Let me show you. My stocking here, it was meant to hang like this. Excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. It was meant to hang like that, and whoops, wrong way. And if you put it that way, then you it wouldn't fit. But if you set it this way, then it fits in the bag. So it's actually a little wider than 4 inches, but if you put it in right, it'll go in the bag. And so again, the hunter green and the burgundy, and then I used my satin finish cream cardstock, and then again the to and from on the back. And I forgot to show you the to and from on this one. And did I use the same? Yeah, I used the same one on Santa, and just the different one on this one. But these things are sturdy. By the time I put all the layers on, and this collar here is from Paper Tray Ink, and if you've ever used their cardstock, you know how thick it is. And this is Pine Feathers from Stampin' Up, and then I put the 110-pound Recollections cardstock on the back. So these things are pretty sturdy. And again, I just thought these ones looked a little fancier, a little more elegant, and then with these collars, and then went a little more kid friendly with the Santa in a red and white, and then the little coffee cup there on the end. And I thought this one, I know I was trying to mimic the Starbucks coffee cups, because my daughter walked in and immediately said, "Oh, Starbucks." But I didn't want mine plain, because I didn't want people getting all wound up over it, since everybody seems to be all in a snit over the Starbucks cups. And so I put a little holly and berries on mine. And so these are the ones that I have done so far, and they do fit very nicely. I'll show you. They fit very nicely in the bag. I don't want it to be something that they're like, "Oh, she only gave us 4 tags." So I wasn't sure how many I should put. So see, they fit in there really good. And see, the stocking fits just perfect in there. But I just wasn't sure if I should do 4 or 6, tags. So let me know what you think. Would you think that 6 tags was kind of chintzy, or 4 tags was kind of chintzy and you'd want 6? Or, think of this as something that you were going to get. How would you want it to be? Because I put a lot of work and energy into them, and I want them to be something that somebody gets and is like really impressed with the fact that they look so pretty and that they're so nice and sturdy that you would want to put them on really nice gifts and packages. So if you could help me make up my mind, that would be greatly appreciated, because that thing just seems to fight with me on a regular basis. It never wants to work when I want it to work. So I need somebody help me make up my mind. Let me know what you think, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Thanks for visiting me, and happy crafting. Bye.